Good afternoon, everybody. We're here today to see this fantastic 4-bedroom detached character family home today in the village of Nutley. So I thought I'd wander you around so you can get a bit of a feel for the property and also talk about the local area as well. So we are today on a road called School Lane in Nutley. So School Lane is a very quiet and peaceful and attractive leafy country road, which is a no-through road actually, so I won't wander you up too far, but if there's only a few dwellings up there and you get to the top of School Lane, and if you were to get, so we're about 300 yards from the top of School Lane, and if you get to the top of School Lane, then that's really the high street of Nutley where all the village amenities are. So really very walkable to all the village amenities, literally up School Lane. So you can see how quiet School Lane is. There's hardly any traffic that comes down here, only really the traffic that's for the houses that live here. So down beyond Courthouse Cottage, which we'll see in a minute, there are only 7 dwellings, and then at the end of School Lane, down that way, is the Ashdown Forest. So you have direct access onto Ashdown Forest. This is actually classed as a public right-of-way, public footpath, School Lane. So you are literally on that access down to Ashdown Forest. So perfect if you have dogs, children, absolute haven for that. So a wonderful, quiet, semi-rural position for this house, but yet very, very close to all of the amenities of not only the village, but all of the local amenities of all the local towns and villages as well. So I will walk you inside the house in a second, but just to quickly run through, this is a lay-by here with parking exclusively for Courthouse Cottage, for parking for 2 cars. So that is the lay-by. It comes with the house for parking there, and then there is a driveway here that provides parking for 2 more vehicles, sort of either side by side or nose to tail, and that is the garage for Courthouse Cottage, which I'll wander you in a minute. So yes, you can see very, very quiet lane. Nothing has passed this in the time that I started recording. So yes, please come on through. So you open the gate into a lovely little inner courtyard here. We'll do the inside house first, and then we'll wander out into the... So the house is thought to be over about 250 years old, and my clients have been here about 18 years in total, and they've done a huge amount of work in that time that they've been here. So do come on in. So downstairs cloakroom, which is actually a pretty decent size. You've got a toilet, obviously, hand basin, and then lots of storage units that my clients have put in here. And then that is the orientation out to the garden. You'll see as we wander around, most of the windows orientate onto the rear garden, the private rear garden, which we'll go and see out in a minute. So through this lovely stable doors that are all throughout the property, lovely character features throughout this whole entire house, and into the main kitchen, breakfast room, and then dining room as well. So a large space, very light. So kitchen provision wise, you have fridge freezer there, you have storage there, you have a range cooker there, lovely butler sink there, dishwasher integrated in through there, and then my clients got their washing machine and dryer in through there as well. These windows overlook School Lane, but as I've said to you before at the beginning of this village, it is a no-through road, so you do not get that much passing traffic at all. So from the perspective of being on School Lane, it really isn't a busy road whatsoever. It's an exceptionally quiet road where very, very few vehicles go down. So yes, just to point that out as far as the location of here. So you've got this lovely central island in the middle, with some storage and then seating around there. So a very sociable space. You've got some lovely storage in the middle there. And then this is the dining area. Big space, comfortably seats a lot of people. My clients have told me they've had 14 here before for Christmas lunch And then these double doors open out onto the rear garden. So wonderful in the warmer months to open that out as well. So orientation out to the back, we are actually east facing there. South is pretty much there, and then west is there. So you get a huge amount of sunlight throughout this space and throughout the back of the house. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a dull day, so not able to completely see the sunshine in all its glory, unfortunately. So through this door into, well, it is a hallway of some description, because this is an exterior door. Obviously was built that way, but my clients used the door that I came in through for their comings and goings. But you could reinstate that door and have this as your main front door if you so wished. So that is storage in through there. A lot of storage there as well. And you see all these beams. What I will say about this house is, and hopefully this video picks up, that actually, yes, there are lots of beams here, but they are not low. As some houses I've been in. So actually the head height is exceptional in this house. So no problems if you are on the taller side. You will have no problems with the head height in this house. So beautiful character features galore in this room. You've got an Inglewood fireplace with this huge wood burner that kicks out a huge amount of heat. A lovely little recess in here. My clients have built in some storage and some bookshelves, but a really cozy room with the fire going. And again, in the warmer months, lovely cool room as well. Some fantastic storage in through there, which is a large cupboard. So yes, that's the main sort of living room. My clients have got some bookshelves here, makes for a little library. And then up the stairs, again with these beams everywhere. Very, very characterful, but very practical, this house at the same time. Main master bedroom, which is a really decent size. Large double bedroom. Again, just orientate you back. That is the rear garden, as you'll see in a minute. Great head height in this room. Got some built-in furniture there. So drawers and a cupboard, sort of airing cupboard in through there. Through into the ensuite. So toilet, hand basin, and then bath with the shower. Nice and practical ensuite. And then lots of storage, so his and hers, wardrobes, plenty of storage in this room and indeed throughout the whole entire house as well. So there are 4 bedrooms up here, but what I will say is that there is a 5th bedroom in so far as ancillary guest accommodation outside, which is a detached coach house, which I'll walk you around in a minute. But just so that you are aware, up here are 4 bedrooms. This is a double bedroom. My clients have had a double bed in here before and can take that, and you have wardrobe space along there as well. And this is your 4th bedroom / study. So it makes for a really good study, as my clients have it there. I'll just sort of show you, you've got some wardrobe storage space there as well. And down the other end of the house, you have this large double bedroom as well. Really good size wardrobes, again, great storage. And then windows overlooking the rear garden. Double glazed, the whole house is double glazed. So very energy efficient house, albeit the age you really do have. It's a very warm house, and you can certainly feel that because of the double glazing adds to that as well. And then this is the family shower room. my clients have reconfigured throughout the years they've been here. So you have a toilet down there, you've got some storage, wash hand basin, and then through into a very useful walk-in shower there with the rain head shower head there. So it works very well. So one suite and then the family shower room there. So that completes upstairs. So I wander you back downstairs and then we'll go and have a look in the garden. So a bit more about just back onto School Lane with the transport links back here. So if you were to go down School Lane and back onto the high street of Nutley, like I said, 300 yards away from the house, that is basically the A22, and you have bus services that run from the end of School Lane, literally at the end of the road, which takes you to services to Uckfield and services to East Grinstead as well, both to the mainline train stations there in East Grinstead and Uckfield. So if you needed train and you didn't want to use your car, then you can certainly do that from the bus services that run at the end of School Lane. You also have the school at the end of School Lane. So it is a Church of England, Nutley Church of England school, which is rated good by Ofsted, literally at the end of School Lane as well. So if you have children, certainly of the primary school age, then you would walk most likely towards to the end of School Lane. Just a reminder again, literally at the end of that lane there gets you to all the amenities and indeed the school as well. So I've just walked you through the side gate here, opening out onto the driveway, so you do have that ability to get onto the driveway through that side gate there. And then this is the double garage. So just a word on this. This was put in by my clients about 12 years ago, and it actually had planning permission. Well, the garage was erected 12 years ago with planning permission for expansive loft space to become accommodation, but this aspect has not yet been implemented and this is still used as storage. So just a word on the garage itself. You have the electric door there that goes up and around there, remote controls. You also have its own fuse board here. You've got power and lights. And what I sort of wanted to show you is really the scope and size of this garage, because as you can see, 2 cars very comfortably and lots of space around as well. So with some garages you have very limited space, but you can clearly see storage, workshop space. My clients got their large fridge freezer there, so huge amounts of opportunities here for storage and doing other things in here, but also for extension. So as I mentioned, you could go up into the top floor there. It's already got Velux windows in, so you have got natural daylight coming in through there. So the job is kind of almost half done, but it would make a fantastic sort of granny annex, that sort of thing. If you so wished to have that, then this property absolutely offers that with that garage potential, because you have the ability to convert, and you can see the pitch on the roof is absolutely huge. So if you did want to go into that space, you can just see the window up there, and it would make an incredible self-contained accommodation there, double story, where you can maybe, if you had an older relative or indeed a sort of teenager or in sort of in their 20s still living at home, that would make for or maybe some income as well if you wanted to do something with that as well. It has the potential. So we're out in the garden now, and just to remind you of orientation, we are east facing there. That is a beautiful stunning view over Ashdown Forest. Unfortunately not the perfect day to see it, and then the sun will arc all the way around here and then will set in that westerly direction there. So rear elevation of the house, I'm sure you'll agree, absolutely stunning with the tile hung period features there. So this is the exterior guest house, coach house that I was referring to that my clients have actually converted to make into sort of guest accommodation here, to really good effect actually. So you have a sort of spiral staircase going down from here, just to point out the wood burner in through there, and then a little tiny kitchenette with a fridge, and my clients put a sort of plug-in hob there. You've got your little sink there, and then into a wet room with the toilet there. So come family events, Christmas time, etc., this comes into its own for my clients with regards to having an extra space that the family can expand into. Is actually converted primarily by my clients for their older son, who then lived in here for a period of time as well. So up there is the bedroom. So just a really nice space that provides all the functionality that you need as sort of secondary guest accommodation. And then they have a little outside space here as well, so it's all double glazed as well in through there. And then that's normally is the outside space, potentially with that guest accommodation if they wanted to. So I'll just let you have a look at the view over here. So that is Ashdown Forest beyond. That is actually the land of the neighbours behind either side, left and right. They have garden land beyond there, so that is that there. But yeah, wonderful view of Ashdown Forest, but obviously incredible that you can access that directly at the end of School Lane. So a little word on the local transport links. So village of Nutley, as I said, literally sits on the A22. So you have road links to Uckfield town and its train station, which is about a 5.6 miles from the house. East Grinstead town and its train station is about 9 miles from here, and Hayward East is about 10 miles. So from a commuter point of view, if you were commuting, your easiest commuter station would probably be East Grinstead, with very good car park there, and also it's very good rail service as well. So we touched on schools. Obviously the school at the end of the lane is the Nutley Church of England School. If you need a secondary school, you're in luck basically. You've got a lot on your doorstep here. You've got Cheney, Uckfield within reach as well. You have private schools of Great Woolstead and Ardingly. Prep schools of Cumnor House and Bramblety are also within easy reach, and also Worth School and Ardingly College, as I said. So lots on your doorstep. Forest Row, from a local village with its range of shops, is nearby, and it boasts the Rudolf Steiner School as well. So regarding Nutley, the village of Nutley is located on the edge of Ashdown Forest, and is a popular destination for walkers and nature enthusiasts. So Nutley, as we sort of touched on, but just to reiterate, is a peaceful, historic and picturesque village with a strong sense of community. It has within the village a range of amenities, including a post office, a village hall, which run a variety of different activities and hosts a various societies events throughout the calendar year. There are 2 shops within the village, and the BP garage. Nutley has 1 pub and 2 fantastic restaurants as well, the La Casa Italian and the Hathi Indian restaurant as well, just at the top of the road, School Lane. Again, you can walk it. It's very, very close by indeed. Village also has a bakery and a farm shop and a lovely coffee shop and a social club as well. So lots going on within the village itself, and despite its small size, not only does Nutley pack a huge punch with the amount of amenities it provides, it also does with its vibrant cultural scene as well. So the village hosts a number of social events throughout the year, including a summer fete and a Christmas market as well. And there are also several local clubs and societies, including a garden club, a squash club, the bowls club, tennis club, and a historic society. The village green, also at the top of the road, School Lane, and then hang a left within easy walking distance of this house, also has a football clubs that run from it and cricket clubs that run from it as well. So Nutley is overall, just to sum up, a welcoming and friendly village with a strong sense of community spirit that makes it a great place to live. So hopefully that helps. And hopefully a bit of a tour around the house also helps as well. So really that concludes the tour of this incredible historic house in the village of Nutley. If this property does look of interest, then do please let me know. My name is Jonathan from the agency UK, and I can be reached on 07876 256 896. That's 07876 256 896. Thank you for watching.